It's about to get real deep right now. I don't know why I pressed record on this camera. So, if you haven't subscribed to my vlog channel, I have a vlog channel and I've spoken about this on my vlog channel, and the link's down below if you want to go check it out. I wanted to come on and just share my kind of experiences and achievements with you to let you know that there is nothing that is stopping you. Absolutely nothing that is stopping you, okay? If you want to do it, do it. I have been on a journey this year, okay? This year has been amazing for me. I have achieved such great things within the hair community industry and outside of it in my personal being. I've gone from last year, the early beginning of last year, I was in a very, very dark space, kind of on the road to depression. I wasn't happy with the way I looked in terms of weight, because my weight fluctuates up and down all the time. So I wasn't happy with the way that I looked. I didn't have a job, I didn't have any income, nothing was going right for me. I used to stay in this bed every single day. I wasn't doing anything. I felt like, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to? Because when you are younger, you have desires and dreams, and I feel like we've been fed a lie that, you know, you go to school, you get your education, and there'll be a job waiting for you. I did that. I went to school, I got my degree, I got everything, and when I came out, there was no job there for me. So I felt very lost. I felt like, what am I meant to do now? Where am I supposed to go? Back to retail, the same job I've been doing since I was 16? No, I can't do this. So last year when I was 25, I had obviously had goals that I wanted to achieve by 25, and a lot of them I hadn't achieved, and I felt like I just wasn't doing anything. I just felt like my life didn't mean anything. It just wasn't like beneficial. So I had a conversation with my mum, and she was like, you just need to go away and you need to go sort yourself out. You need to go find yourself. The summer, my great aunt had a wedding anniversary in Barbados, which the whole family is supposed to go to, but my family, we're all like go-getters, so I was the only person available to go. My two sisters were around the world. One was in South Africa, one was in Greece, and my mother was, where was she? She was somewhere else as well, so we couldn't all go, so I was the only one that was available to go. So I went to Barbados for nearly 2 months and reconnected with myself, because as much as people say, you know, that's a holiday, it's Barbados, that's where my family's from. So to me, it's beyond a beach holiday destination. It's where my majority of my family is. I don't have a lot of family in the UK. Majority of my family is back there. So to be amongst everybody again was amazing. And I fell in love. I had a boyfriend out there who I had known for 2 years prior, so we kind of reconnected, decided to hook up or whatever, and that was my boyfriend for a good 10 months. And even being in a long distance relationship, I will never ever do that again, but being in a long distance relationship was challenging, it was hard. I've never been in a long-term relationship, full stop. So that in itself was a learning experience for me. We broke up in March this year because I found out he was cheating. Yeah, it made me assess a lot about myself in terms of what I wanted to do when I was out there. Like, I was writing business plans, I was getting my life basically, I was getting everything into place. So when I came back here, I was like, yep, I'm gonna open a business, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, ways to improve UKnaturals, da da da. So then I opened up my business, Fairy Tale Jungle, which is an online boutique, which is currently under construction, because it's been a year now and I want to redevelop the site into something amazing. So I opened a jewelry boutique, which, you know, that was a challenge in itself, because I've worked in retail for nearly 10 years and I was like, I can open a shop, that's not an issue. You know, I've run shops, I can do this. And that Christmas I worked in Camden Market through the cold, and it was hard, okay? That winter was hard, but I was on my stall every single day selling to the public and hustling. Did that for a good 3-4 months. Then opportunities started coming through this hair channel and through this natural hair industry world, where I contacted Afro Hair and Beauty Show. I was like, I didn't like the bloggers lounge you had last year. I think I could do a great job because I've worked in events before, I've worked in fashion before, I know how to run events, and I wanted to do the bloggers lounge. So we had meetings with them and we decided that we were going to do the bloggers lounge, which was amazing. It was a great success, and we fought so hard for this thing to happen the way we wanted it to. If you've watched the video about the foolishness that went down, I'll leave all the links down below for that, because that was a joke in itself. Like, bloggers in there coming and just taking the piss, like, just, anywho, that was something else. From that, people were like, okay, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. And then I booked the Natural Hair Week tour, where I was a panelist doing that for 6 weeks up and down the country. And a lot of people feel that, you know, oh, she's this big person now, she's done this. Let me tell you something, and you know me, I keep it 100. Every event I've done this year, I have not been paid for. I haven't been paid for any event I've done this year. I saw this year as a kind of internship for me, like, you know, working towards what I want to do, getting experience towards what I want to do in the future, because this is what is crazy, and this is how I know I'm on a journey to greatness. Early on this year, I was saying to my mother, I want to do like motivational speaking or some kind of inspirational speaking to do with hair, or to do with image, or to do with women of color. I believe that's my purpose. I believe my purpose on this earth is to inspire and uplift women of color. I feel that that's what I've been put here to do. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know what, you know, how I get into this. I don't know who do I contact. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna research it and I'm gonna try and find out how can I become this person. And if I have work to do, I'm gonna put the work in before, you know, I can claim this title, because I want to elevate from being a blogger. I want to do things beyond the internet. I want to do things that can turn into a long life career. So the opportunity for the Natural Hair Week came up, and I was like, are you sure you want me to be on the panel? Like, this is crazy, because this is something that I've wanted to do. So I was on that tour for 6 weeks up and down the UK, chugging it along with my boutique as well, because at every venue I sold my jewelry as well. When I tell you I'm a hustler, yeah, I gotta get that money. I hustle hard. So I was going up and down the country by myself, from every city to city, doing this, and I just loved the feeling and the response that I got from everybody, because I always feel like when I talk, nobody's really listening to me, and if they're listening to me, they're not really understanding what I'm saying. So a lot of times when I talk, I'm always like, I hope you understand what I mean, because sometimes when I talk in these kind of public forums, I actually don't know what I'm saying until I stop talking. I kind of black out in my head, if that makes sense. I kind of don't remember what I've said. So when I'm in these kind of spaces and people are listening to what I have to say, in comparison to, you know, last year going to events and I'm voicing my opinion, and I'm getting emails from organisers saying, we'd appreciate if you kept your opinions to yourself, we'd appreciate, yes, these people were emailing me telling me basically shut your mouth. And I thought, cool, it is what it is. I have bloggers chatting my name about certain things, sending me emails that they're not supposed to send me by accident. Yeah, trust me, I've seen a lot happen. So all the things that are happening for me right now, I know are blessings towards what I'm supposed to do. And to do this I Define Me tour with Kayla has been a mind-blowing thing, because the idea for this wasn't even supposed to be a tour. It's supposed to be a meetup, okay? It's supposed to be a meetup, and it's turned into this tour. And I've been in New York doing this, and I'm going to DC, Washington next month, and then I'm going to Dallas in December. Like, do you understand? Like, this is amazing. And it's all about standing in your light and accepting the space you're in, like being present. You have to be present in order to receive your blessings. If you're not present, you can't receive them. Me being in that bed last year, I couldn't receive the greatness that was for me, because I was in the bed doing nothing. Now that I'm up and I'm doing things and I'm standing and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I can receive what I'm meant to receive. I can be who I'm meant to be, and it's all down to me. And you have to be present. You have to do what you have to do for you. You can't wait on nobody. You can't expect nobody to help you. You can't be looking for handouts. They're not there. You have to create the opportunity and the dreams for you to excel and achieve your greatness. You have to be willing to strive for you. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, because nobody else is going to cheer for you if you don't cheer for you. Trust me, you have to be the person who's going to be like, okay, I want to do this, I'm going to do this by this date, I'm going to make sure this happens, and stick to it. If you don't stand in who you are and your confidence is not really there, you can't fully achieve who you're meant to be. You have to really, really, really vote for you. If you don't vote for you, nobody's gonna vote for you. You have to be so passionate about yourself that it makes yourself sick at times, okay? You're like, okay, this is a bit much. You have to understand that the biggest and most important thing in your life is you. Because if you're not that amazing person, you can't be of any help to anybody else, okay? You can't, you really cannot be of any help to anyone else if you're really not here for you. You have to make time for you. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to learn to try new things. If you don't try something new, how do you know if you like it or not? Like, you have to be present in your greatness. And I'm not even saying this to sound like a cliche, but trust me, it works. Like, for the past 2-3 months, I've been doing some crazy work on myself. I've been doing self-workshops, okay? Iyanla Vanzant has been getting my life together. I'm reading one of her books, Pieces Within Broken Pieces. That book's getting my life together. I've been watching Fix My Life, and I just feel like she's always talking to me. I just feel like she's always talking to me. If you're not ready to receive the blessings that are made for you, it's not gonna come. You're gonna be waiting for something that's not gonna come because you're not ready yet. You have to be ready to receive these amazing things, because if you're not, they're just gonna be sitting there, just there. Stand in your truth, be amazing, be who you're meant to be, do what you're meant to do, and just be happy. So I hope that this video has kind of helped you if you're in a space of not knowing what to do next, if you're in a space of you just needed a little boost today. I hope this helped you, because there's times when I needed that from somebody and I couldn't find it from anywhere else, and I'm just in a space of I want to make sure that when I win, that you win too. That is something that I'm really, really trying to do with my life. So thank you for everybody. I'm telling you, like, thank you for everybody that has supported me. I don't think you understand. Like, when I'm out and I see people, and then like I watch your channel and people, you send me emails, like, I don't think you understand how much it has helped me and how much it influences me to do better and become better and want to do more. I really, really appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you, really thank you. So I'm gonna get off here before I start bawling and I will speak to you soon.